Hi friends and friendly subscribers, welcome back to my channel. This is Inner Hero Tarot, and today we're going to do an unboxing, silent flip through and personal take of the Promethean Oracle by Sophia Kelly Schultz and Mark Kogan from Red Feather. It's published by Red Feather, that's what I meant. This oracle is not so new. Actually, it's come from 2017, so way before pre-COVID era, but for some reason it's just calling me to work with it now somehow. And I don't know, something about Prometheus, which is like the spark of things. It's kind of like the story of how human civilization started as well, in a way, because he collected, or he stole fire from the gods to give to the humanity. So literally he helped started human civilization, and for that I'm going to dedicate this video to the fire gods and any culture, to thank them, because without fire there's probably we still progress as humanity, but we wouldn't be as fast if we don't have fire. That's basically what I meant. So let's thank the fire for helping us achieving a lot of things in our civilization. And also let's start the video. Okay, so it came from 2017. The box is really nice. It's kind of remind me of Marielle Tarot actually. So I think this is Sophia, the artist, and Mark Kogan, energy healer. Okay, let's see what they got in here. Let's start with the guidebook, which is really nice. Again, it's remind me of Marielle actually. Marielle Tarot guidebook is also very useful to understand more about the tarot. Let's see what it's got here. So it's 2017, printed in China. Schiffer books. Also, they have a lot of books already out by that time and publishing. Okay, this is the age of the goddess. I agree. Okay. There's a lot of goddess tarot and oracle decks. To give you an idea of how many constitute a lot, well, navigate over to amazon.com and do research of the goddess tarot. The first 6 pages of results, there are listing for no fewer than 20 different decks. How did that happen, and where were all the gods? Sure, there are decks with gods and goddesses, but male entities alone depicting are some. I'm not sure at this time. But anyway, let's continue, because this is like from 2017. What happened to the lessons we can learn from Gilgamesh, Achilles, Noah, and Ptah? Surely something from their story still has relevance. I agree. Enter the ritual shed of 4 quarters interfaith sanctuary, referred to some by my office. Okay, it's just kind of explaining that he wanted to do deck about a god. Prometheus was one of the young titans who sided with Zeus, and as a result he's become one of Zeus' favorites. But he also had a secret. His mother Themis had told him the names of the goddesses specified in the curse, Thetis and Metis. When Zeus learned that Prometheus was in possession of the knowledge he so ardently desired, he asked the young titan to divulge those names, and Prometheus refused. Okay, so there is this backstory, of course, about him and Zeus. And yeah, Prometheus has a lot of knowledge, and also he's giving away the fire to humanity, which is like Zeus doesn't like at all. So basically this deck seems like a deck that's asking Prometheus for guidance for sure, but it's also come with the chakra system from India, or from yoga based knowledge, because the artist Mark Hogan is someone who does Reiki healing, I think, right? So that's why the base of it. So this is something that from the get-go I'm a little bit disappointed, actually, because okay, the name itself is Promethean Oracle. I was expecting something that very Hellenistic, you know, because a lot of the deck that's happening and out and about more or less have chakra systems in them, even though it doesn't go deeper than what is the chakra meaning and how is this about. Because actually chakra system is very deep knowledge, and for a lot of people it doesn't look the same as this depicted as it is like this. Because first of all, the chakra system drawings is actually made by the yogis who was deep in meditation, and over time there's a lot of depiction that's normally not very same. Even like in India, if you go to certain mystery schools or yoga school, that's still very true to itself, not just like copy of copy of copy. The picture of Bhuta Shuddhi, for example, or chakra systems in itself is quite different than this. So I don't know, it's kind of claiming wants to understand about the masculine principle, and not just the goddess, and it taking the name of Prometheus. I'm kind of wish that it goes deeper into that system instead of like taking Gilgamesh, Asurbanipal, which is like Akhenaten. It's a different system altogether, I feel, just looking at the guidebook as a get-go. I don't know, maybe I will have to read it and I probably feel differently afterwards, but yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed already. Okay, anyway, we need to give it a chance, right? Not just from the guidebook. Let's go to the card themselves, which is in here. It has two different separate sets of cards. So let's start with the first one with the base chakra. And let's start with the silent flip through, guys. Enjoy, okay? Okay guys, we just finished silent flip through both part of the decks, which I find it fascinating actually. First of all, let's talk about the quality of the cards, which is actually in itself is not that bad. It's quite sturdy. It's just unfortunate it's printed in a very highly glossy surface, which is a big no-no for me. But again, this is like a deck that came out from 2017. Probably at that time it was vogue to publish a deck this way, especially for like a mass market publisher. A lot of times they probably have purchased or getting the big roll of paper in certain way or certain kind of style. So yeah, it's kind of like you cannot escape it. So again, with the chakra thing, like I said, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing for me, but maybe in the explanation from the guidebook later on, I will read something that I don't even know probably. So that's that. I have a open-minded approach about it at this point. And about the figure themselves that comes from mythical stories about male figures throughout time, and it's not just Hellenistic but also Egyptians, and also like Jewish tradition heroes, which is to me I don't really mind because that is nice. Actually, a lot of the figure here I don't even know who they are, so for me I don't mind to learn them. But then again, how to use this, I'm sorry guys, the cats are kind of like having this male energy and they have brotherly laugh right now, so I'm sorry about the noise. But hey babies, stop it. Sorry about that. So anyway, so yeah, most of the time about Moses, about Noah, I only get to know their stories from the Bible, and I'm really hoping what I'm, even like Ezekiel for example, is all Jewish tradition based male archetypes. So I hope in this guidebook I can get to read something more explained in the Hermetic tradition, so it's not something that I already read from the Bible, because I don't see how that can benefited me to learn the male energy principle, if it does basically. And to me, from the get-go, the thing that I feel a little bit disappointed is because it's kind of makes me feel that the author and the artist is just making this deck based on what they know, which is fair enough. And what they know is not just a Hellenistic tradition, but also Jewish and based on Egyptian tradition and mythology, which to me is a little bit disjointed on the get-go, because I wish they just focus on the story of Prometheus themselves, like the Titans, who they are, you know, the whole story of it. It's just feel disjointed right now with the chakra system and everything. So on the get-go I feel a little bit of weird feeling, but I will give it a try, and if I like it or if I find an aha moment about it, I will definitely make another video of this. if you don't see any more video, that means that I'm not connected with it, and I trade it with other decks that people probably feel connected with this deck with. How is that for word count? Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. I'm sorry it's not a very good news. I was having a high hope with this deck, but yeah, I have to reassess what I'm thinking I'm getting with what I'm actually getting with this deck. Okay, so if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and comments, because that's the fastest and the best way for you to help my channel to keep on growing. I hope I can get the 500 subscriptions, because then I can give you more bonuses and a lot of tools that I can use from YouTube. Okay, please help me, and thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great day and night anytime you watch this video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.